All right, Cindy, tell us what brought you to Dr. Getman's office.
Well, I, as a young person, wanted braces because I had crooked teeth. Didn't get them until I was actually into my adulthood. Decided to first explore getting braces by checking with several orthodontists in the area, some that I had heard of even when I was younger. And I went to visit with those, and it turns out that many of them were wanting to either extract healthy teeth or cut down on healthy teeth just to make my teeth straighter because I had some overcrowding. Well, I didn't like that. I didn't want any teeth extracted or cut. So I talked to my dentist about it, and he actually referred me to Dr. Getman, saying that he was a new age orthodontist that really liked cutting edge kind of things without touching healthy teeth when it wasn't necessary. Since that's exactly what I wanted, I came here.
Cindy, you mentioned that you had seen several orthodontists and had different consultations. What made you decide to go with Dr. Getman?
Well, when I came in for my initial consultation with Dr. Getman, not only did I feel like he listened to what I wanted, but I felt like he really understood my, I guess kind of my irritation with other orthodontists for wanting to mess with my healthy teeth. And he said, it's absolutely not necessary. We can not only fix your overcrowding, but I noticed that you grind your teeth a lot, which was something that I had done since I was a child and had never been able to manage because I would break through all of my retainers that I was given, my night guards. So he took a look at that and gave me several options and really went through very specifically with things that he thought I would feel comfortable with and let me make the decision. But he listened, and that was the most important because I felt like it was the first time someone was actually going to do something that was going to change my smile, my bite, everything. But not just doing it because he wanted to do it and he thought it was best, but because it was what I wanted as well.
All right, Alexis, so Mom had started braces and finished by the time it was time for you to get started. So what can you tell us as a teenager how your experience was?
Well, a lot of my friends have had braces, and they had braces for years and years. So I was a little nervous going into having braces because as a junior high girl, I really, it was very nerve-wracking. But I went into Dr. Getman, and he laid out step by step what was going to happen, and as long as I followed these certain rules, then he managed to, I was in and I was out, and before high school I had my braces off, and I was just as happy as I can be.
Cindy, is there anything else you would like to add about your experience or tell anyone about Dr. Getman?
Actually, there's plenty that I would still like to say and tell, but as I've told Dr. Getman and I've told Mindy and several other people in his office, I will tell everybody about Dr. Getman. In fact, as you see, my daughter has already had her braces. My son Nick actually starts his braces today, and then my son Jake, once he has lost all of his baby teeth, he will be starting the process. And let me just note that also, that I do appreciate the fact that Dr. Getman is, in my opinion, very wise about the way that he handles things, because I know so many people who have young children who haven't lost all their baby teeth in braces, and I understand sometimes there's extenuating circumstances for those, but other times I've seen just, children with healthy baby teeth, but they didn't like the way they looked if their other teeth were coming in, their adult teeth, so they'd go and put them in braces so young, but then they end up doing it again later because once they start maturing and things change, or they're not using retainers, or whatever the situation. So I do appreciate that he is very upfront about, let's do this when his mouth is ready, or when he's lost all his teeth. So Jake will be here too, and we've also referred other friends and family members. But let me just say mostly about my experience that you're not going to find a better staff. I mean, I've always enjoyed coming here. I have such a good time. I actually laugh. I don't just try to okay, let's go, let's leave, even though they do very quick appointments, very quick. So it's very convenient, very friendly, but just so knowledgeable that there's no reason I would not recommend them to everyone that I know.